Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna start out the way I always do. I'm gonna tape the spine and gesso the pages, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I taped my spine, but I did not gesso my pages because I took out my trash and I had to empty my paper shredder bin, and you know, you have this, and for whatever reason it said, put me in your book. So I think I'm gonna try and put some kind of gel medium or something that will hold all of this and just add it in here and see what happens, because why not? Alright, I'll just get started doing that, and we'll see where we go with this and see what happens. If I can move everything out of the way. Confetti everywhere. I see a vacuum in my future. Let's see here. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, here it is so far. I think it looks kind of cool. Definitely got plenty of texture. I think I'm going to gesso over the top of this, and then I'll dry it, and then I'll be right back, and we'll see where to go from here. Okay, everything is dry, considerably flatter, and then I just want to cut its hair. Just even it up with the edge of the page, basically. Okay, so it's ready to go. Feels a little damp in some areas, but for the most part it's ready to go. And I think I'm going to go with gelatos, just because you can get them wet and then it will sink into all the little crevices and stuff. A couple loose pieces left. So we grab those. I think you've seen me use these before. They're a creamy pigment stick and a chapstick tube, basically. And you can use these straight out of the tube as is, or you can spray them with water and then they become watercolor paint. So the question is, what color do I want to put on there? I usually am drawn to vibrant colors, so I'm thinking I want to go with brown, just to see if I can. Alright, let's see here. Spritz it with some water. Grab my paintbrush. Ugh. Just gonna keep on cruising here. everything a little combined. Trying to soften that line so it's not quite so visible. And totally not being successful at it. And that looks like hay now. I don't know if that's what I wanted. In my head, I'm like, this would have been really cute in pink or blue or purple. I still like this side better than this side because I feel like this side got a little too muted. The colors got a little too, excuse me, blended together and stuff. So I'm going to dry this and then I'll come back and work on whatever's next. Alright. Dry again. Sort of. Some of that water went down into the layers. It probably need a little while to dry. Hopefully it doesn't affect this page. Time will tell. But I'm going to smear a little bit more of this darker color around the outside without water this time, just because I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. That's as far as my plan goes. So now what? Anyone? Yeah, black. Maybe I'll put some black around the edges. Okay, I'm not 100% what to do next, but I have these little Tim Holtz reinforcers, like you put it around paper so it doesn't rip. And I liked this page. I think it rips out. And then I think I want to peel the backing off, if I can. Ew. Come on. I want the stickers to stay on the surround. Oh, they're not gonna. Rats. That didn't work at all. I wanted it on here. Then you can put this down. That's just not going to work at all. Do I want this on here? No, I don't. I do want the circles, so just kind of randomly. I'm just really stuck. So maybe I should just pull out some flowers and let them see where they land and glue them down and go from there. Maybe throw some color on here. If I put these down, do I add stems first or just put them down? I'm just going to stick them down and go from there. They're not completely dry, but I got tired of waiting, so they seem to be staying for now, except for this one. Let me add a little bit under this one. And hopefully that will stay. Okay. Blah. The question is, can I get rid of it? You know what? I really don't like it. I'm going to gesso it. I'm going to recover it with some gelato, and then I'll dry it, and then I'll be right back. Okay. I think it looks pretty much as good as new. A couple of the flowers got hit with a little bit of paint or gelato, whatever. But it looks back to normal. No one ever has to know. Okay, so I think what I want to do, isn't this the cutest box? I just love it. I got it at Goodwill. I thought it was adorable. Look at the latch. That's just too neat. Had to have that. Too cute. But I have, this has die cuts from my Cricut. These are like things I like to use on cards all the time. So I just stick them in there when I cut them. Because usually if I cut one, I cut a whole sheet. So in case I want to make more than one. Ooh, look, a butterfly. Not a big fan of that one. But I knew I had little swirly-doos in here. And maybe that would be the way to go instead. Unless I only have, you know, one. Well, there's two. And a bird. And another butterfly. I might tuck some of those in there. Ooh, look at this bird. I like his little hairdo. Sit on there, little bird. Maybe just fill in with some stars. I like that. I do. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. I'm going to heat up my glue gun because I don't want to wait for the glue to dry. And I want to make sure they stay. I will also probably look for a quote. Let's put it in frame, shall we? Look for a quote. and then come back and glue all these little things on and see if we're done or where to go from there. Spit it out, Dawn. Alright, I cleaned up my mess a little bit, and I think what I want to do is spray these or paint them, because I don't want them to be white. I really don't want it to spray on my book. Are we in frame? Can you see that? Hopefully you can see them. He's such a pretty bird. Alright, it's all dry, and I think I want these to be sparkly, so I'm going to add embossing powder. And I want crystal. This one is holographic. Got everybody over here all sparkly. My glue gun is hot, so I'm gonna see if any of these flowers are... Wow, that glue is good. I need a little bit on this one. Here. Oh, I want my birdie. There. He's so adorable. And I don't remember at all where these were supposed to go. I think I just need to find my quote, and then we'll be done. Maybe we'll add a little few things here and there, we'll see. But I'll be right back as soon as I find a quote that I feel is appropriate for this. Alright, I think what I want to do is use these letter stickers. Came in a pack with some black and then some white, and I think for this one I'm going to try the black. There's an A. Let's just save that. And my quote is going to be, "Today is full of possible." because yes it is. So today is full of possible, and I can tell these are going to come off if I don't seal them in, so I think I'll do that. I have this Beacon Decoupage Gloss Sealer, but I don't know if it would seal in stickers, so I think I'm going to stick with my Collage Podge. And that was very shiny. It says that it is tack free and it's less tack than Mod Podge does, but it still has a little bit of stickiness to it. Like when the pages are closed together for a while, you kind of have to peel them apart a little. My finger is all yellow from my background. This is where I saw most of the issue. The S's on that curve we're trying to lift. Don't want to rub that background too much. Don't want to reactivate the gelato. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let this dry and then I'll be right back. Alright, it's dry. I sprayed it also with that, the Beacon Gloss Sealer because I wanted it to be a little bit shiny. So, it is. I'm just going to add my date on here with some Stays On ink. I think I'll use a tag. I just use these. Grab a tiny attacher, put it here, could put it there, I could put it here, I like it here. Oh, that's so thick, it feels like two pages are stuck together. Donna Downey move there. Not trying to steal her moves, just consider that flattery because I love her. Okay. And I think that will do it. Well, it was a struggle to get there today, but I really like how it turned out. I'm really glad I used all my silk flowers and, you know, birds and paint, and the background with the shredded paper was my favorite part, and I think I need to try that on a canvas because I think it's really cool. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you get creative and get messy with some paint and some paper or silk flowers or what have you, and have a good time.